Ian, what's it like to be back here?
It's great.
Yeah?
It's great to be back here, yeah. Get to drive my car, sleep in my bed, be at the stadium that I played at for 8 years, so it's a good feeling to be back.
Surreal at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Driving into the ballpark, expecting to park in the tunnel and walk in the home side. You have those feelings, but obviously you know that you can't do that. But it's a good feeling driving the ballpark here.
Any anticipation about what the first at-bat will be like?
Colby's pitching. He'd probably throw me a first pitch fastball. Well, no, he threw me a first pitch slider in Detroit, I think. So who knows? But he'll throw a baseball, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll throw a baseball.
Assumption.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're talking about the reception that I'm going to have.
I mean, why would you think I was talking about that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would think maybe that might be a logical question. What do you think about that, Ian?
I have no idea what to think about it. I gave everything I had when I played here, and I spoke my mind at times. I, kept my mouth shut at times. But I enjoyed my time, and I enjoyed playing here with the Texas Rangers uniform on and in front of the fans. So that's my side of it, and whatever their side is, I guess we'll find out.
Do you regret the remarks that you made to ESPN, even if they were in jest and, in your opinion, taken out of context?
No, I don't regret them. I'm not going to retract with what they are or what they, people read things differently, I know what I meant by it. I didn't lie. I didn't say anything that was wrong per se. And everyone takes quotes differently, and it's the reader. It's in the reader's eyes. However they want to see it, they have a right to dislike it or like it or think it's funny or to think I'm angry or whatever they want to think. So. I don't regret it.
What did you mean by it?
What did I mean by it? I've already addressed that plenty of times. Obviously I got traded. I don't think it has anything to do with me being traded. It's just competitive streak. Obviously I wanted to be here for my whole career. I wanted to be a Ranger, and I got traded from the organization, and I wanted to lose every game. I don't understand why people don't think that's funny. There's never been a team that's lost 162 games, just in case you guys didn't know that. So I had a pretty good understanding that they weren't going to go 162. So it was, it was made to be funny with a little bit of competitive streak in it, and that's what I meant by that quote. Everything that I directed towards the general manager was maybe a little out of uncalled for, but at that time that's the way I was feeling.
Yeah, like you said, you spent some of your career coaches and board here, but how's the adjustment been to being in a new organization?
It's been pretty smooth. It's been pretty easy. It's a great organization. It's a great coaching staff, great clubhouse, veteran guys, know how to win, have been around winning, and I'm enjoying my time here. It's a good environment to be a part of, and it's been an easy transition.
Can you talk to JD at all about the comments you made?
I haven't talked to JD since last season. Never talked to him through the trade process or, through anything that was going on. Was never, given a heads up or a maybe this might happen or we're possibly thinking about trading you. Nothing like that. There's no communication. So, I have nothing to say to him. He probably has nothing to say to me. There's no real reason to talk to the guy.
Because you've been here so long, you felt like maybe I could get a little more of a personal touch instead of the business approach that he took?
I don't think it has anything to do with how long a person is in an organization. That's just not my style. I'm pretty upfront. I tell people how I feel, and that's the way I would handle that situation. And he chose to handle it differently, and I have no hard feelings, towards that. The way he handled it, it's just at that time, when I said those things, obviously I was probably thought he should have handled it a little bit differently. But I'm over it. I'm past it. I've moved on. So I'm a Detroit Tiger, and I'm happy to be where I'm at.
Ian, last time you faced the Rangers, they took 3 or 4, put up some pretty big runs against your team in the process. How were you guys a different team coming into this series, do you think?
We're the same team, pretty much. We made a couple moves. Got a couple different players on the team, but we're pretty much the same team. I think they're pretty much the same team, and baseball's a weird game. We're gonna prepare for 3 games and try to come out and play our best baseball. That's what you do in this game. I mean, there's been some ups and downs in this season, but we've handled it pretty well. We've stayed pretty steady and not too emotional about it, and we're just trying to get everything right and more consistent.
And when you look back on your career with the Rangers, what's the thing that you hope to remember? Your fondest kind of memories with Texas?
I can tell you what I'm going to remember. I don't think I hope to remember anything. But I'm definitely going to remember the World Series trips for sure. The teams that I played on in those 2 summers were just a blast. Great personalities. Just love to play the game. A group of guys that just love to win and compete and play the game and have fun doing it. And those 2 summers that I spent here were probably the two best summers I've had playing baseball. So those are something that I'm definitely going to remember. I'm obviously going to remember just growing up here. This is where I started, came up through the organization. My first big league hit was here at this stadium. My first big league home run was at this stadium. There are a lot of firsts for me and a lot of accomplishments in this ballpark. So there's a lot of different things I'm going to remember.